Hello, everyone. We're going to start today our prayers and practices with Lama Bunima doing the Tibetan Umze role, and I'll be doing the English, and we'll start with the yellow prayer book. All Mother sentient beings, limitless as space, especially those enemies who hate me, obstructors who harm me, and those who create obstacles on my path to liberation and omniscience. May they experience happiness, be free from suffering, and swiftly may they attain precious, unsurpassed, perfectly complete enlightenment. For that day until this time tomorrow, I will apply my body, speech, and mind to virtue. Now we'll do the White Tara Sadhana. Namo, in the Mother Victress, embodiment of all the Buddhas, Dharma, and Sangha, I and all beings take refuge and resolve to cultivate bodhicitta, the mind of enlightenment.
Songo yo men Benza Rakcha Donga kunda reme danyon jo Dongbe ngale ne yo wo men shen Po ran jen go zen de ren jin jin Je ba ba no ren chen wen zi De wu ren chen te zang pe de wu当月问之冬年三阳节，让年月人可乐各三日，茶园之间用白白杆子，送节中村北无满吧，人间境界大节情人间。这我发那说我乎，头无大愿高来无知备，我们那公着我老姐，见到你们忘记的。什么呀？是人，我们在阿干巴的不白，的白阿罗干干的，那边的小的巴的左右。下边白马拉对的，梦把公来种在马，有马有老山草。 个无见空的天有是女的，得天在万人真求得救，可罗舍人们就是那样。萨日也用什么也大也，格莱我在高山满天将，健康住着楼岗山之谷，安藏我巴沙的口子为。我觉来的才把多记着，我把什么的学说，我把什么的学说，说我把什么的学说，我把什么的学说。Om Basuma de Shiri Sova, Om Basum Shiri Sova, Om Benza Chindraya So, Om Benza Chindraya Sova, Om Benza Chindraya So, Om Benza Chindraya Sova, Om Benza Chindraya So, Om Benza Jaya Sofa, Om Dare Tu Rim, Ayan Jana Paya Bhajan Guru So. Om Dare Tu Rim, Ayan Jana Paya Bhajan Guru So. Om Dare Tu Re Mama Ayaja Baya Bhajan Guru So. Om Dare Tu Re Mama Ayaja Baya Bhajan Guru So. Om Dare Tu Re Mama Ayaja Baya Bhajan Guru So. Om Dare Tu Re Mama Ayaja Baya Bhajan Guru So. Om Dare Tu Re Mama Ayaja Baya Bhajan Guru So. Om Dare Tu Re Mama Ayaja Baya Bhajan Guru So. Om Dare Tu Re Mama Ayaja Baya Bhajan Guru So. Om Dare Tu Re Mama Ayaja Baya Bhajan Guru So. Om Dare Tu Re Mama Ayaja Baya Bhajan Guru So. Om Dare Tu Re Mama Baya Bhajan Guru So. Om Dare Tu Re Mama Ayaja Baya Bhajan Guru So. Om Dare Tu Re Mama Ayaja Baya Bhajan Guru So. Om Dare Tu Re Mama Ayaja Baya Bhajan Guru So. Om Dare Tu Re Mama Ayaja Baya Bhajan Guru So. Om Dare Tu Re Mama Ayaja Baya Bhajan Guru tu tare turu mamaya jana puya bhajangu rusu. Om 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 tare turu mamaya jana puya bhajangu rusu. Vai tong le ren chen nu do dur ma ne de yo nga den jom den de ma ba par den la me ko se ja. 샤세 메 도부 마 메 제 차 샤 제 로 더 요 나 nga jar si da la me bam je kun zang ge chu zhen jiang hua zhen chu wang wa ya da re sa pa re ar gam ba den bu be du a lo gen gen de ne ve shabda pa de zo ye Shabdang Gand Rasa Sabasharan Jala Bunza Hoy Ralan Jalan Tankoyoji Lani Tum Sam Je Nam Naji Da Puzon Da Ma Zong Bogong Da Le Lang De Jom Den De Nam Rena Mendra La Punza Menga Ho Sa Je Buj Zo Shen Me To Zhang Re Ra Len Je Nye De Jin Ban De San Je Shen Lo Me De Pu Wa Ye ro gu nam da shen ju ba shu.
Noble Arya Tara and all the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas abiding in the 10 directions and the 3 times, I prostrate to you with utter sincerity. I visualize offerings of actual and imaginary flowers, incense, butter lamps, perfume, feasts, music, and so forth. Retinue of Arya Tara, please accept them. I confess the 10 non-virtues, the 5 inexpiable transgressions, the afflictive emotions habituated by the mind, and my every misdeed from beginningless time until today. I rejoice in the merit of all virtues accumulated in the 3 times by the hearers, solitary realizers, bodhisattvas, ordinary people, and so forth. Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and common vehicles according to the varied thoughts and intellectual capacities of sentient beings. As long as samsara remains, please do not pass into nirvana, but look with compassion upon sentient beings who are sinking in the ocean of suffering. Whatever merit I have amassed is the cause of enlightenment. Thus, before too long, may I become a glorious guide to transient beings.
Wan wan bai gan ne da zhe da hong be wu ma so ba zhe da so wa dan me so ba zhe da ho ren jian he de do ma de zhe jiu ha ba lo ba jie jian zhe.
I prostrate stamens of the Lord of 3 worlds, tear-born lotus, homage she whose face combines 100 autumn moons at fullest, blazing with light rays resplendent as 1,000 star collection. Homage golden blue one lotus, water-born and hand adorned, giving effort, calm austerities, patience, meditation, her sphere. Homage crown of Tathagatas, actions triumph without limit, relied on by conquerors' children, having reached every perfection. Homage filling with tutare, home desire, direction, and space, trampling with her feet the seven worlds, able to draw forth all beings. Homage worshipped by the all lords, Chakra, Agni, Brahma, Maru, honored by the hosts of spirits, corpse raisers, Gandharvas, Yakshas. Homage with her tre and pit sounds, destroying foes' magic diagrams, her feet pressing left out right in, blazing in a raging fire blaze. Homage to the very dreadful, destroyer of Mara's champions, she with frowning lotus visage, who is slayer of all enemies. Homage at her heart, her fingers adorned her with three-jeweled mudra. Light rays masses all excited, all directions wheels adorned her. Homage she so joyous, radiant, crown emitting garlands of light, mirthful laughing with tutare, subjugating Mara's devas. Homage she able to summon all earth guardians assembling, shaking, frowning with her home sign, saving from every misfortune. Homage crown adorned with crescent, and all ornaments most shining. Amitabha in her hair knot, sending out much light eternal. Homage she mid wreath ablaze like eon-ending fire abiding. Right stretched left bent joy surrounds you, troops of enemies destroying. Homage she who strikes with ground with her palm and with her foot beats it, scowling with the letter hum. The seven levels she does conquer. Homage, happy, virtuous, peaceful, she whose field is peace nirvana, she endowed with Om and Swoha, destroyer of the great evil. Homage, she with joy surrounded, tearing foes' bodies asunder, frees with hum and knowledge mantra, arrangement of the 10 letters. Homage Ture with seed letter, of the shape of syllable hung. By foot stamping shakes the three worlds, Meru, Mandara, and Vidya. Homage holding in her hand the hair mark moon of Deva lake form, with twice spoken Tara and Pe, totally dispelling poison. Homage she whom gods and their kins and Kanaras do honor, armored in all joyful splendor. She dispels bad dreams and conflicts. Homage she whose two eyes bright with radiance of sun and full moon, with twice Hara and Tutare, she dispels severe contagion. Homage full of liberating power by the set of three natures, destroys hosts of spirits, yakshas, and race courses supreme Ture. These praises with the root mantras and prostrations thus are 21.
oi pa zhe tu jie dang zhou zhi mi jiang cao ni zhe de jie gong ji 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 men teng xie de zhi su qun jiu ji zhe gong ji zhe ji ji cuan jie xiu pa me to ga dang Om Dare Dure Mama.
Of the Dharmadhatu, who bestows bliss upon every sentient being, please protect me from all danger. Since mother sentient beings are unaware that they themselves are the Dharmakaya, their minds are navigated by afflictive emotions as they wander adrift through cyclic existence. Mother Goddess, please protect them. Dharma has not yet arisen from the depths of some beings' hearts. By adhering to mundane words, they are deceived by erroneous philosophies. Authentic Mother Goddess, please protect them. Having seen the nature of mind itself, so difficult to recognize, some still do not habituate it but remain distracted by negative activities. Mindful Mother Goddess, please protect them. Regardless of what they do, some remain shackled by their habitual pattern of dualistic grasping at the self-arisen mind of non-dual wisdom. Goddess of the mind of non-duality, please protect them. Although they dwell in the absolute truth, some are ignorant of the interdependence of cause and effect and confused by the meaning of that which should be understood. Omniscient Mother Goddess, please protect them. Certain individual disciples do not yet comprehend that by possessing an innate space-like nature free of mental concepts, all phenomena are inseparable from space. Perfectly enlightened Mother, please protect them.
Om Ayadare Sabare Vara Argan Bad Ube Dube Aluk Gande Neve Shabda Doya So Bangale Savata Danga Ayatara Mami Menza Ayatare Masamaya Sato Om Ayatare Samaya Manupalaya Ayatare Dinopa Titandro Meba Sudukayo Meba Yabukayo Meba Anurado Meba Sarva Siddhi Mebai Sarva Karma Sudame Sudam Shiryan Guru Ha 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 ho Banga Vate Ayatara Mame Ayatare Baba Mahasamaya Sadova Om Ayatare Samaya Manubalai Ayatare Dinoba Titandendo Meba Sudhukayo Meba Subhujayo Meba Anurato Meba Sarvasiddhi Meba Namasidhame Siddham Shriyan Guru Ha 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 ho Bhagavat Ayam menza ayatareba masamaya sadoi majayons madruda dalo mombe wangene nombarkan chezozola ngudam zorere Om dana dana lenje do korwa zi do yone jang ne me che dang wan su su yona le bar sar du so
Page 50.
jam chen che mo wan jer da la men chu be ngu de Lama la ye do.
Page 52. Exalted, transcendent Lady of Triumph, compassionate one, may I and all innumerable sentient beings purify the two obscurations and swiftly complete the two accumulations. Thus may we attain complete awakening. Until then, in every lifetime, having obtained the sublime bliss of gods and humans, may the obstacles hindering the attainment of omniscience, interfering spirits, epidemics, illnesses, and so forth, as well as the various causes which lead to premature death, nightmares, evil omens, the eight fears, and all danger be quickly pacified and eliminated. May abundant auspiciousness, prosperity, and happiness, both mundane and transcendent, increase and proliferate. May every purpose without exception be accomplished effortlessly and spontaneously. May we persevere in the practice, and may the sacred Dharma flourish. Through continuous practice, may we behold your sublime face. May we realize emptiness, and may precious bodhicitta broaden and expand like the waxing moon. When we are born in the victor's excellent and lovely mandala from an exquisitely beautiful lotus, may Amitabha, the victorious Buddha of infinite light, give his prophecies again and thereafter. May we gain attainment. In every lifetime, I have thoroughly realized the deity who accomplishes the enlightened activities of all the past, present, and future Buddhas. Bluish green with a single face and two arms, she is the swift subduer. May the auspiciousness of our mother who holds an upala flower be present. Queen Mother Tara, may I and others become identical to you with your retinue, lifespan, pure realm, and nobly superior marks of perfection. Through the power of exaltation and supplication of you, let disease, malevolent spirits, poverty, and quarreling be pacified, and let the Dharma and auspiciousness flourish for myself and others wherever we may live. Having discarded physical deformities, you possess the marks of perfection. Having discarded impediments of speech, your voice is the melodic birdsong of the Kalavinka. Having discarded lapses of the mind, you perceive all that should be known. May the auspiciousness of the Lady who blazes with glory be present. Om. Homage to she who protects from the eight fears. Homage to she who blazes in auspicious glory. Homage to she who blocks the gate to the lower realms. Homage to she who leads on the path to the higher realms. You are my constant companion. I pray you will eternally protect me with compassion. O Mama of the Buddhas of the three times, you lovingly care for all sentient beings like a mother for her child. Through your love for myself and all beings, you purify the two obscurations so we may perfect the two accumulations. In every lifetime, you pacify disturbances arising from the 8 and 10 fears, having attained merit, Dharma teachings, and wealth proliferate. When I am completely released from the iron shackles of self-grasping, may my altruism be indistinguishable from yours in benefiting all beings. Please fulfill the wishes of those disciples who maintain Samaya.
Okay, Dharmapala.
Do the Dharmapala practice in the white handout.
Sanje Jodan Sojen Chonanda Sanjo Barda Dane Chasunje Nage Jin Sojin Basunanje Rola Pensa Sanje Barsho.
In the Buddha, Dharma, and Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until enlightenment is attained. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings. In the Buddha, the Dharma, and Supreme Assembly, I take refuge until enlightenment is attained. By the merit of generosity and other good deeds, may I attain Buddhahood for the benefit of all beings.
Simchen Damje Deva Dan Deve Jodan Demba Church Dongha Dan Dongha Je Jodan Rava Church Dongha Me Be Deva Dan Mendrava Church Nyeren Chadan Yidan Danyo La Nebar Church.
May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from suffering. May they rest in equanimity that is free from attachment and aversion. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May they be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May they never be separated from the happiness that is free from suffering. May they rest in equanimity that is free from attachment and aversion.
Ranye Dala Sarve Toso Lente Ramyanga Yume Badze Sheshen Kurveni Jubevet Luje Dama Meje Kan Kaju Da Denwa Zigle Wundru Duzugo De Yunyang Sundavar Yuju Durze Tambaya Ishi Durze Jam Sojo Om Ahong Ha Ho Shi Om Ahong Ha Ho Shi Om Ahong Ha Ho Shi Ranga Toga Savon Le Won Chu La Maya Dan Kan Ro Chi Jong Sum Me So No La So Jong Yi Da Ge Rai Lan Cha Jong Da Din Dan Dun Da Din Da De A Gang. Mento Dadra Zosan, Mudram Namye Dardo, Yova Hon, Tamjin Janzo Dodo, Pangon Sabja Saro, Saro Goja Bemal, Tajun La Song Gumbe, Chijun Chuje Chumada, Muna Jamra Harana, Shinjung Sandong Rahana, Eanu Din Zamaza, Chijung. Yije Roje Garangai, Norde Sondo Dagwedo, Dorde Lobon Goses, Chida Demba Sunshen, Daga Samdon Rabando, Ahon Amantun Sen Zambala, Nijin Orda Pomon, Monzen Aman Zamarda, Rezen La Jen Yayam, Chidu Dorman Doyonje. Yije Roje Garangai, Chuden Lom Jo Berwand, Oh, Jajin Jo Sojo Zun So Zang Rege, Pangun Dun Jo Zang An, Chijin Timbe Dormant, Yije Roje Garangai, Parche Solan Tujin, Oh, Hon Amsa Bazo Soje, Yibda Numan Nenand. Chepayon the dog, Nobun Korje Dormant, Diche Roje Karangai, Dadun Chijin Ruban, Ova Hon, Gigdan London Jumbut, Lincha Bolong Shangun, Kanyan Chijin Dormant, Diche Roje Karangai, Nursation Penzent, Shangun Dajin Koan, Shangun Dajin Koan. Ova Hong Judo Senjin Tai, Jin Doma Jachin, Jishen Roje Karankai, Rang Dong Ha Soje, Pende Sansen Den
Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Ho, please consider me. Glorious Vajra Guardian, Great Black One Mahakala, and glorious Great Bhairava Haruka Chakrasamvara, by nature you are one within Dharmata. In essence, you are the same within exalted wisdom. In character, you are equal in unhindered activity. Hero who defeats all unfavorable circumstances, you are the foremost Lord of all appearance and existence, gods and demons, fierce protector who is the great leader of activity oppressors. Invincible sovereign of radiant splendor, you protect awareness holding yogins as if they were your own children and assess the concentration of oath-bound practitioners. You are endowed with the radiance of peace, the splendor of increasing, the power of magnetizing activity, and are swift in activities of liberating savage foes and hindrances. Your mighty skill to protect the teachings is superb. Powerful Lord Dorji Drakselchen, great war god of yogins, please think of me. Abiding on the sacred ground of Vajraharuka's enlightened body, speech, and mind, I, a yogin, engage in practice to attain unsurpassed enlightenment. Act so as to conquer obstacles to the path of supreme bliss and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to enter the Samadhi escort that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain enlightenment, help me so I will not traverse perverted paths with my body, speech, and mind. Please cause my mind to turn toward freedom and enlightenment. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, demons, and men be overpowered, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and the guardian of all all beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities unobstructedly and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with perverted views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Ma Hri, by the power of compassion and previous aspirations, Achi Choki Droma, arise from the basic space of phenomenon and look upon us from the expanse of exalted wisdom. Miraculously descend upon this activity mandala. Mother Achi, daughter of Nanam, powerful lady Dharmatara, wisdom Tara, Samaya Tara, magnetizing goddess, flesh-eating Karma Dakini, noble lady Tashi Saringma, Mio Lobsangma, Tekar Droksangma, Tingji Chalsangma, and Chopin Tringsangma, protectors of the lineage forefathers, protectors of frightening hermitages, protectors with Samaya who pledged to protect the teachings of the Kagyu lineage. Your effulgent wisdom never fades, your compassion never withholds, your blessings are close, and your power is unobstructed. All of you, bless us yogins in our retinue with your enlightened body. Bless us with your enlightened speech. Bless us with your enlightened mind. Bless us with your enlightened qualities. Bless us with your enlightened activities. Act so as to conquer adverse circumstances and the dread of the four Maras. Please cause me to encounter the Samadhi escort that will guide me on the true path. Thus, until I attain enlightenment, help me to not walk on perverted paths with body, speech, and mind, but cause my mind to turn toward freedom and enlightenment. May all unfavorable circumstances in this world be vanquished. May perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and increase. May gods, demons, and men be overpowered, and at all times and in every circumstance, may enlightened activities be accomplished according to my supplications. As you are the glory and the guardian of all beings, please perform activities to grant supreme and common cities unobstructedly and effortlessly. May I vanquish all unfavorable circumstances, the enemies and hindrances with perverted views and the like, and may perfect auspiciousness and goodness pervade and prevail. Zaya, Zaya, Siddhi, Siddhi, Pala, Pala.
Om Jarve Gason Dorje Naboche, Yendor Jarve Yonso Leje, Yaro Denson Sendon Kandro, Kandro Daniel Ze Gurjeng, Shaje Benji Manan Dajon, Treze Yonkar Ponya Jindan, Parjen Gomba Dunja Zangat, Nago Dondan Shazan Benjet, Namo Sewa Kanzen Nubjen, Ponya Devje Sajen Samnet, Trashi Zendren Treze Jongor, Trashi Zeren Huna Jamrat, Hara Mengsen Jachi Namda, Zamla Ren Ale Zen Obju, Jinjung Yang Yang Nujin Yang Le, Tanjin Tangla Zamba Gini, Jidin Kandung Dimba Duna, Sidin Dalo Yang Je Jinze, Nantin Gosong Toyong Chile, Sawa Lando Zungor Dimbe, Jindu Zedong Danda Rinshin, Trashi Zeda Chawu Nye Jot, Ringma Chedo Mena Dormet, Dreme Daza Rinshin Kanguz, Kogu Sawa Zangun Jorbat, Zege Jube Jin Jube, Desong Dam Jin Jam Zu Zolan Ba, Solon Chudo Balo Jijur, Tutan Gango Tam Se Nyam Chak, Gantur So Ju Shubye Shadu, Drube Dan Song Tele Ngundo, Gatan Tin Song Kordan Ganza, Pardan himbe drapa sasum, dhamma draso nube gikbon, parche chinda savra budon, jasang tona chujin drapa, jitin sungkong chuje renchin, jedrip timbe sachin chapa, tam chu tinsu tamska lomcho, tam chi sungma nye de zeve, nam jer jo van chala drapa, san chuk sim dan don cho wamban, Gendong da jong nam ja seba, ni be da pa dong po dong po, khur da long jo je ba ni da, ge me lang so je be du do, me la yam sen de ma che wo, na wa da don him de dam de, je jin me ga na da man da, se kom jo be ro zen sen ba, lu la rin ja de wa ko na, ni la nam ba ro be den zen, Sami Devian Namayang Bar Chusop Chuchu Chudup Chuden Tozar Majong Zedong Chewan Jala Tashi Lom Chum Pusum Sisa Lam Dang Chule Dozo Jebe Daja Chum Tung Chewan Dona Samdang Yekjin Drupa Datang Taye Simjin Tamji Lame Zobo Sancho Drupa Gachin Pache Mali Shewa Tenje Mala Kunja Drupa, Ji Gang Ye Ye La Tenpa Tamje, Drupa Mudo Zuwan Zipa, Suma Yije Noro China, Daga Sando Manu. Sarva Sete Maparayanza Sarva Karma Sutta Sudam Shriyan Guru Ha 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 Godam Benzon Mamin Benzon Benzon Ma Samaya Sado Yom Den De Je Jing Aru Drupan Zebe Kansa Pajin Jong Asha Jib Chi Chong So Ma Nam Je Tra Shi Yo
watch and show of life, regard me kind-heartedly, in total of your land of perfect compassion, even by poison's names don't exist. Turn resit, hold me with love. Grant me the supreme city in lotus life pure of Vidyadhara's deathless life. Even misery's names are gone. Lotus born, grant your blessing. Sky-faring rainbow body. In manifest joy, land of perfect bliss, even the names for confused state don't exist. Rajrasattva grand blessing, mirror like wisdom city, in glory endowed land of perfect splendor, even names for confused pride don't exist. Ratna Sambhava bestow equanimity, wisdom, in their watch and pure land of great happiness, even names for confused desire are gone. Amitabha bless and grant discerning wisdom city in fulfilled activity, land of perfect Buddha deeds. There's no word for jealousy. Amoga city bestow all accomplishing wisdom in the Yogman Dharma sphere. Endowed with 5 perfections, ignorance does not exist. Vedachana Dharma, not to wisdom city, was with Daki, primary mastery. Fortune of profound mantra, Guru's Alphana, where all lineage yidam. Grant awakening in one life, fortune of Mahamudra, in the sphere of self-display. Dwell yidams of peace and wrath, grant supreme and common powers, city fulfilling all they. Fortune of secret mantra in Dharmakaya expands, dwell the lineage lords and kin. Grant enlightened acts increase, 2 stages mantra deity, in now taming Tukul sphere. Dwell Mahakala and court, grant subjugating city, fortune of enlightened acts. Om 3 in Vaishravanaza, Bodhra, the of God's Ambala, who acts kindly for all beings, master of life, merit, wealth, food, and fortune with your core. Don't waver from your heart pledge. Think of us compassionately. Bring here our long life fortune. Bring here fortune of cattle, fortune of swift horses, and wealth of wish-granting livestock, the fortune of fertile sheep, and of herd animals, fortune of goats and those best cattle, wealth of wish-granting cows, bulls, mules to carry heavy loads. All this good fortune bring here, fortune of fine lovely silk, highly priced gold and silver, fertile soil and the 6 grains, precious gems and ornaments, food and drink of every kind. Bring them here as good fortune, Brahma's fortune from above. God's ghost spirits melt midway, Nagas wishing gently below. 3 roads, gods and humans will bring them here as good fortune. Look, Pagpo's body fortune, Zamboling solely Dharma, Balin chose fortunate, wealth, dominions, longevity, beings life's spirit and merit. Of all lands grant their fortune, Indian kings' religions, my Chinese kings are reaching force, Persian kings' fortune and wealth, the army of King Asa, the courage of Ukar-Hor, has good fortune bring them here, fortune of the endless sky, fortune of the stable grounds, perfect wealth, food and clothing, radiant splendor, riches, strength, armor, weapons, miracle powers, monks who uphold the scripture, fortune of brave and strong boys, beautiful and virtuous girls, pure offspring, please all of these, bring them here as good fortune, like sun and moon's eastern rise, eastern long life fortune, come like the swirling southern clouds, southern long life fortune, come like enshrouding mist, western long life fortune, please come here like the river flows northern, long life fortune, please come here like rain falling from above, upper long life fortune, come like 6 grains ripening below, lower long life fortune, come fortune of melodious praise, like turquoise dragons roar, fortune of heart students line, come like dazzling star garlands, home eastern Vajradakini, bring life's fortune pacify, esteem hindrances, southern jewel Dakini, bring resources, food and wealth, expand life, merit, riches, western lotus Dakini, summon power to tame all things, samsara and nirvana, northern action Dakini, bring the fortune light and dax, annihilate hinders evil, wealth gods with your attention, bring here all the world's fortune, bring auspicious objects here, bring fortunate objects here, always remain at this place, and make these fortunes steadfast, potentize life substances, and at this place protect wealth, please remain firm, unchanging, grant eternal life, city, grant endless treasure, city, grant wealth and merit, city, grant to cities, let them be accomplished spontaneously, Sarwa Siddhi Alala. Om Ahum. 3 Kayas, Lamas, Datnivs of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, please bestow the 4 empowerments upon me and other fortunate disciples. Being bestowed with the supreme form empowerment upon my body, may I attain the indestructible Vajra body. Being bestowed with the supreme speech empowerment upon my speech, may I attain the power of Brahma's 60 melodies. Being bestowed with the supreme mind empowerment upon my mind, may I attain power over the unborn simplicity. May I obtain the essence Kaya empowerment, the ultimate empowerment that is the spontaneous presence of the 3 Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the Guru's 3 Kayas, which causes the 3 poisons to manifest as the 3 Kayas. May I obtain the empowerment of the long life deities of the 5 families, which causes the 5 poisons to manifest as the 5 aspects, primordial wisdom. May I obtain the empowerment of the Dakinis of Uddiyana, by which the body of deathless primordial wisdom is obtained. May I obtain the empowerment of white Zambala Yabyum, which effortlessly and spontaneously accomplishes ordinary and sublime cities. May I obtain the empowerment of wealth gods and treasure lords, which perfects the abundance of food, wealth, and riches. May I obtain the empowerment of Maha Mudra, which liberates from samsara's pain. May I obtain the empowerment of self-knowing Dharmakaya, which is the primordial purity of the delusional perceptions of unawareness. May I obtain the empowerment of the great completion, which is the primordial purity of all phenomena of samsara and nirvana. May I obtain the empowerment of the great middle way, which naturally liberates the four extremes of eternalism and nihilism. May I obtain the empowerment of the perfection of wisdom, which is the inexpressible being beyond words and thoughts. May I obtain the empowerment of total openness, free from fixation, which naturally liberates dualistic propensities. May I obtain the empowerment of immortal life, which is the unchanging expanse of awareness. May I obtain the empowerment of awakening within one lifetime, which is the endless accumulation of merit. Hong Hari, the Guru who is the three Kayas, deities of longevity, Dakinis of Uddiyana, and assembly of wealth gods, my own body, speech, and mind. This life, all solid and substantial matter, all these dissolve like clouds dissolving in the sky, or within a state of non-distraction, rest at ease. In the unborn basic space of phenomena, let go of everything. In a state of simplicity, remain free and open. Samaya. Seal, seal, seal. Hare. By this virtue of timelessness beyond the three times, may all beings be relieved from the suffering of poverty, hunger, and thirst, and may all wishes and enjoyments be fulfilled. At last may they swiftly attain the most excellent state of the Master Padmasambhava and Amitabha in the Buddha field great bliss, and reach the ground of no return.
Samiddhapada in long life.
We'll do the prayer to Kunten Sampo in the blue prayer book on page 40. Ho, everything, appearance and existence, samsara and nirvana, has a single ground, yet two paths and two fruitions, and magically displays as awareness or unawareness. Through Kunten Sampo's prayer, may all beings become Buddhas, completely perfected in the abode of the Dharmadhatu. The ground of all is uncompounded, and the self-arising great expanse beyond expression has neither the name samsara nor nirvana. Realizing just this, you are a Buddha. Not realizing this, you are a being wandering in samsara. I pray that all you beings of the three realms may realize the true meaning of the inexpressible ground. I, Kunten Sampo, have realized the truth of this ground, free from cause and condition, which is just this self-arising awareness. It is unstained by outer expression and inner thought, affirmation or denial, and is not defiled by the darkness of unmindfulness. Is free from defects. I, Kunten Sampo, abide as intrinsic awareness. Even though the three realms were to be destroyed, there is no fear. There is no attachment to the five desirable qualities of sense objects. In self-arising consciousness free of thoughts, there is neither solid form nor the five poisons. In the unceasing clarity of awareness, singular in essence, there yet arises the display of the five wisdoms. From the ripening of these five wisdoms, the five original Buddha families emerge, and through the expanse of their wisdom, the 42 peaceful Buddhas appear. Through the arising power of the five wisdoms, the 60 wrathful Herukas manifest. Thus the ground awareness is never mistaken or wrong. I, Kunten Sampo, am the original Buddha of all, and through this prayer of mine, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara realize this self-arising awareness, and may your great wisdom spontaneously increase. My emanations will continuously manifest in billions of unimaginable ways, appearing in forms to help you beings who can be trained. Through my compassionate prayer, may all you beings who wander in the three realms of samsara escape from the 6 life forms. From the beginning, you beings are deluded, because you do not recognize the awareness of the ground. Being thus unmindful of what occurs is delusion, the very state of unawareness and the cause of going astray. From this delusive state comes a sudden fainting away, and then a subtle consciousness of wavering fear. From that wavering there arises a separation of self and the perception of others as enemies. Gradually the tendency of separation strengthens, and from this the circle of samsara begins. Then the emotions of the five poisons develop. The actions of these emotions are endless. You beings lack awareness because you are unmindful, and this is the basis of your going astray. Through my prayer, may all you beings recognize your intrinsic awareness. Innate unawareness means unmindfulness and distraction. Imputing unawareness means dualistic thoughts towards self and others. Both kinds of unawareness are the basis for the delusion of all beings. Through Kunten Sampo's prayer, may all you beings wandering in samsara clear away the dark fog of unmindfulness, clear away the clinging thoughts of duality. May you recognize your own intrinsic awareness. Dualistic thoughts create doubt. From subtle attachment to this dualistic turn of mind, dualistic tendencies become stronger and thicker. Food, wealth, clothes, home, and friends, the five objects of the senses and your beloved family. All these things cause torment by creating longing and desire. These are all worldly delusions. The activities of grasping and clinging are endless. When the fruition of attachment ripens, you are born as a hungry ghost, tormented by coveting and desiring, miserable, starving, and thirsty. Through Kunten Sampo's prayer, may all you desirous and lustful beings who have attachments neither reject longing desires nor accept attachments to desires. Let your consciousness relax in its own natural state, then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of perfect discernment. When external objects appear, the subtle consciousness of fear will arise. From this fear, the habit of anger becomes stronger and stronger. Finally, hostility comes, causing violence and murder. When the fruition of this anger ripens, you will suffer in hell by boiling and burning. Through Kundan Sampo's prayer, you beings of the 6 realms, when strong anger arises for you, neither reject nor accept it. Instead, relax in the natural state and achieve the wisdom of clarity. When your mind becomes full of pride, there will arise thoughts of competition and humiliation. As this pride becomes stronger and stronger, you will experience the suffering of quarrels and abuse. When the fruition of this karma ripens, you will be born in the God realms and experience the suffering of change and falling to lower rebirths. Through Kundan Sampo's prayer, may you beings who develop pride let your consciousness relax in the natural state, then your awareness will be able to hold its own. May you achieve the wisdom of equanimity. By increasing the habit of duality, by praising yourself and denigrating others, your competitive mind will lead you to jealousy and fighting, and you will be born in the jealous God realm where there is much killing and injury. From the result of that killing, you will fall into the hell realm. Through Kundan Sampo's prayer, when jealousy and competitive thoughts arise, do not grasp them as enemies, just relax and ease, then consciousness can hold its own natural state. May you achieve the wisdom of unobstructed action. By being distracted, careless, and unmindful, you beings will become dull, foggy, and forgetful. By being unconscious and lazy, you will increase your ignorance, and the fruition of this ignorance will be to wander helplessly in the animal realm. Through Kundan Sampo's prayer, may you beings who have fallen into the dark pit of ignorance shine the light of mindfulness and thereby achieve wisdom free from thought. All you beings of the 3 realms are actually identical to the Buddhas and the ground of all, but your misunderstanding of the ground causes you to go astray, so you act without aim. The 6 karmic actions are a delusion, like a dream. I am the primordial Buddha here to train the 6 kinds of beings through all my manifestations. Through Kundan Sampo's prayer, may all you beings without exception attain enlightenment in the state of the Dharmadhatu. Aho! Hereafter, whenever a very powerful yogin with his or her awareness radiant and free from delusion recites this very powerful prayer, then all who hear it will achieve enlightenment within 3 lifetimes. During a solar or lunar eclipse, during an earthquake, or when the earth rumbles, at the solstices or the new year, you should visualize Kundan Sampo, and if you pray loudly so all can hear, the beings of the 3 realms will be gradually liberated from suffering through the prayer of the yogin and will finally achieve enlightenment. And we'll do the long life prayers in the yellow prayer book. Page 22. For this realm encircled by snow-covered mountains, you are the source of all benefit and happiness. Tenzin Gyatso, Lord Chenrezig, may you remain steadfast until the end of samsara. Embodiment of the 3 jewels, great being who upholds and increases the teachings of the Shakya lion, supreme are your activities of guiding others with your perfect deeds. May you, the precious Guru who accomplishes everything spontaneously, live long. Holder of the teachings of the Lord Drigumpa, great Lord of the 3 jewels, through the power of your peerless compassion and the holy Dharma's peace and light, you bring relief to beings. May your life be long. The one known in the noble land as Arya Deva, emanated of eastern Tibet as Chodingpa, the heart son of Jingten Gompo. May the life of the glorious Garchen remain steadfast for 100 eons. And then we'll skip the long over to page 30. Is it 29? Sorry, 29. May the teachings of the great Drigumpa Ratna Shri, Master of Interdependence, Omniscient Lord of Dharma, who has seen all knowable things, be upheld until the end of cyclic existence through study, practice, hearing, contemplation, and meditation. Arms are the 1,000 wheel-turning kings. Your 1,000 eyes are the 1,000 Buddhas of this fortunate eon. Your love is boundless like space. I supplicate to the Bodhisattva Chenrezig.
상가 생주
Rinpoche wants to say a few words, and I have his translator, Ina Beeler, on my phone, and so she will be translating for Garchen Rinpoche into the microphone next to him.
home. Okay. 다시 될래. 드링 좋아라더니 다다 적당 담빌리는 데 내게 세와 요래 드니 데라 답이 기록 지디 물록니 드니 프린시프 바셔 드니 데라 고동 난거 요래 드니 옛날 드니 다다 담빌린 가셔 가니 네서 드라마다 송 같이 지금 마마 토르드니 내동송 대로 차르데 얼마 남도리 담비 기록 달나 들리 레전드 조치 모리 신앙시다 요 말이 이제 인랑 지디 멀럭담들이 무슨 장다 도종로 그거쇼 건도
And so a few words today regarding this epidemic disease that is spreading in the world nowadays. And so it'll be regarded be viewed from both traditions, the mundane and the Dharma tradition. And so there have been a lot of efforts made in the worldly system around the world to prevent the spreading of this disease. And that is also in relation to hygiene. So people are worried about that. And of course, according to the Dharma tradition, we consider karma as most important, and therefore we do not develop fear. But then, of course, we also have to follow the worldly mundane ways, the tradition, and therefore have to be also very careful when it comes to hygiene and cleanliness.
니나 제라다 들이 답이 줄으로 뛰리 동네 대화라 줘봐 조용 뛰는 줘봐 뒤 탑대 요래 들 감들더니 탐치 판도 선도 대사 매가 롭다 내가 탐치를 대사 가사 가는 참 좋고 요래 참 좋고 감들라 뛰니들이 라랑기 추록라랑 소속에 따와 몸바 대라속 와요 대사 대로 롭다 탐치가 롭종지 라랑 산이들이 대로 롭종지는 롭종가가 빼야고래 들이 제라더니 담시 양이 제모 담시나 들이 라랑 소속 계속 가거든이 가자더니 들이 가시 준체 매봐 난거 요래 대양 답 되올래 하고 이 생원 양이 지금 딱 검자주 고가버리 들이 라랑 낭니 소들 돌아라면 당나 락와트된 양이 제보고 다 야고 차대 제답을 삼느더니 능에 대화를 저 찡이 졸어 저 타고 와래지
And so now, according to the Dharma tradition, we actually have a method to transform suffering into happiness, to transform faults into good qualities. And so now on the outer level, for example, there's other methods like schools and many other institutions have all closed down. Everything has come to a standstill, but still students can study from home. They continue their studies, and then also, we have various different religions and different traditions. You continue to do that on your own at home by reflecting on the view and engaging in the practice of your various traditions. And school students, the pupils, can study at home. That's actually an excellent opportunity that we actually possess. We can do all of that over the internet. For example, you can continue to listen to Dharma teachings over the internet non-stop, continuously. It's actually very convenient nowadays. And in particular, we have an opportunity to meditate now. Now when you're all staying at home, don't waste your time, because this is a very unique opportunity for you to actually engage in practice. It's an excellent opportunity. So continue to do that. And this really is a method to transform faults into good qualities, or to transform a negative condition into a conducive, a helpful condition.
들이 삽소 강는 효과들이 주력 바르스 로마 주력 의미 가래나 들은 안 소속들이 꼰조 될서 왔답네. 소한테 백간에 지금 삼년가 말이 들이 샘지 탑지 삼나 이핀 로스들이 소소 성격제기요래. 아니 성격제고서는 나이 돌더니 레서 박자 참 망할 돌 되게 놀래밀 폐기요 말이. 샘지 탐지 성격제고 삼년 로는들이 라랑 소소고 꼰조로서 왔다. 들이 주력 의미 탐지가 대답이지. 들이 산속 샘지지 들이 라관 남바 사지 방들이 접지로 뭐 사지 미라 들이 대라서 봐 공대를 들이 좀 탐색이 접 대삽지로 마삽지 냠이지는 들이 감들 하던 수는 제발이 샘지동의 제법가들이 냠이지를 들이 삼행지 곰 나들이 들이 산속 샘 공는 별의 탑이 들이 대회는 대삽지가 냠이 촉자 나죠. 기치 모여래.
And wherever you are in the world, and whatever religion or tradition lineage you follow, supplicate to your jewel or your source of refuge. And when you do that, do not think of me or this I, but think of all sentient beings. Cultivate an altruistic mind. And that is actually what will protect you. But if you think that I want to be protected, then along with this I, there also are all your karmas and habitual imprints. And due to that, there will be no benefit to yourself too. So you should think that may all sentient beings be protected. So think in this way when you supplicate your source of refuge, your jewel, and in this way cultivate bodhicitta. And especially as Buddhist practitioners, we meditate on a deity like Tara or the medicine Buddha. But Tara is really the deity that is most widely spread in the Buddhist traditions. So if you practice Tara with this motivation, then the merit will be really tremendous. So when you engage in practice, bring to mind the suffering of sentient beings, and practice with a mind of love and compassion. And in this way, this practice becomes a method to increase bodhicitta. So it's very important that you engage in practice in this way.
들이 산제 시바들이 축을 남과 따버리 탑제리 차별에 들이 로그 자성 따버들이 좀 받다버들이 남과 강화 자시보 곰 들이 사람 잡았다버들이 들이서 또 잡았다버 동들이 사람들 밖에들이 잠들리면들이 잡아봐봤는 사람 나고요 자치보 곰고래 들이 충충도 곰 이거 말이 꼰초서 자쳐서 납치보래 축을 남과 따면 로그 자성 따버서 들이 쭉 잡았다버 성동에 들이 제다버 성 자치보 동고래.
So what we call the Buddha, a Buddha is the Dharmakaya, and the Dharmakaya pervades all of space. And then the Sambhogakaya appears from within that space like a rainbow appearing in the sky. And then this rainbow sends down all the blessings that fall down like rain falling down, and then grant blessings to the entire world. So it's important that you meditate in this vast way. Don't visualize in a small way, but the blessings of the jewels of our sources of refuge are immense, and therefore we should visualize in a vast way. So from the space like Dharmakaya appears, there's Ambhogakaya, and then the rain that falls down to benefit beings is the Nirmanakaya. So think in this vast way.
들이 다다디 가서 알도 지도 대양 만망 대자 들이 성적제지 제대 들이 수공 상주로 들이 다다 들이 산이다 자다와는 거 손에 들이 다다 상조고 작해요 들이 로마 탐지 냠니 사랑하는 들이라 바치요 말이 들이 대탐지는 친구래 들이를 다시 들으셔 인스
And so also due to what has been happening, our center in Arizona, to protect our center and everyone, and to support well-being, starting from tomorrow on Monday, we are going to close the center due to this epidemic disease. And so the disciples would still continue to practice on their own at home. There's really no hindrance. So this is what I want to share with you on Dashidelek.
드림 잠들은 십대 레자 내무 총총 시원 보람 드림서 잠을 십대 모나 드리디 잠내름이 라서 바로만 sabjege 드림 망보 렘쇼 드리들은 다시델레 쇼거지
And then I'm also encouraging our disciples to recite the World Peace Prayer, praying for the well-being, the peace and the happiness in this world. So recite that many times in Dashidelek.
드리들은 자작하라 요바 탐시를 다시델레 저네 미쇼거지
And then also I would like to say Dashidelek to all of those who are following us on the internet today, and I wish you a long life and freedom from illness.
sebje tamje de dang de je ang do tamje da de dong ba jo sa jo sam ba ga la sab jo ba de da gu je mo la de jo je